if you've been booking loads in the market after Thanksgiving, you see a lot of loads is kind of weird. And even Amazon, one of my associates told me that Amazon last year, they might have had loads that were $8 a mile, not even $5 a mile, which is not bad, but it's according to how you're trying to play it, right? I would advise anybody to try to double up on loads if you can. Everybody knows about the partial game, or you should know, but you try to double on loads. For example, we just found a load that I got right here that's leaving from Indianapolis, Eagle Creek, Levittown, PA. This is right northeast of Philadelphia and about northwest of New York City, right? And so we got that 660 miles for $1,200. It was only 3 pallets. I got that. Then I just got that is going from Indianapolis and it's heading to Maine. Now here's the thing, Maine is going to the very top, which is difficult for a lot of people. My driver lives between Philadelphia and Baltimore. I said to him, that's 3 pallets and this is 2 pallets. The first load will be dropped off tomorrow morning, right? Let's just look at this. The first load will be getting dropped off tomorrow morning, somewhere around here, right? Somewhere around here. And the next load that we just grabbed is going to Maine on Monday. So we have 4 pallets in the first load, 2 pallets in the next load, which covers the whole truck. It's a total of 7,500 to 8,000, something like that. And we're going to drop off this first load, look for another load in this area, right, in this whole area right here, to continue for Monday up, either dropping off on our way or going up, because we have to go this far. And when I did the actual mileage, I'll show you, I included everything: Indianapolis to Levittown to Danforth, Maine, right? It's 1,262 miles. Now, what you don't want to do is count the rate, count what you're getting per mile and not include the deadhead. I've sent my drivers up here a couple of times, and sometimes it's dead. So I just said, hey, it's a possibility you have the deadhead down to Boston on Monday, which we understand Christmas is coming up, everything else, so we know how to assess it. But that's an extra 327. So 327 plus 1,262, at the rate that we're getting $2 a mile. But once again, that's just those two taking it straight. He lives in Philadelphia, so if we didn't get a load or we didn't want a load, he'd just go home, right? And then we continue out on Sunday to get there. My thing I'm trying to tell you is, you want to look for parcels that make sense, because tomorrow when we drop off this first load from Levittown, PA, we're going to go ahead and look for something else that goes up. So it could be something as easy as $400 to go up north to hold the weekend, $500 to go up north hold the weekend, because we're still going to have about 6,000 pounds and 10 feet. On another note, anybody that needs to get their taxes done, we can do your taxes. So I have Trucking Investing, but I have Bookkeeping Parrot. And you can contact me direct, 626-244-7246. I tell everybody the best way to do it is WhatsApp, or you can text. There's a lot of paperwork and a lot of stuff that you guys are not benefiting from using your trucking business. You might have an LLC, you might just have an EIN. I can help you get the highest return that you could possibly get. Also, we can do cash advances. If you get everything together to me by January 2nd, and January 4th, you can cash advance 7,500, sometimes 9,500 cash advance. A lot of people are doing stuff for the holidays, spending money on gifts and everything else. You want some money right away instead of waiting until April. I'll put the number under here in this link. You can text. I prefer you hit me on WhatsApp, because that way I can communicate better. But if you text, I'll go ahead, apply back. We do speak Spanish. Tú hablas español. Also, if anybody has SSI, now this is something outside. If you have a family member that has SSI, which is Social Security benefits, they can get a check to come back, a tax return check to come back to them. I know how to do it legally. A lot of times, like my mother, for example, she gets SSI, and she didn't know she doesn't pay taxes, but she didn't know she can get an extra check. So we can help them out too, extra money for them to utilize for what they want. Probably around like $500, $560, $400. But we can do it every year for them. But in general, for trucking, which is a lot of paperwork, Bookkeeping Parrot, which we do bookkeeping for truckers too. We don't have to get everything together unless you already have it organized. but we can go ahead and do your tax return for you and get you the highest tax refund. If anybody knows anything about me or my company, we've paid out this year alone $700,000 on the dispatch side. $700,000 dispatch side. We don't play around when it comes down to money. And then when it comes down to your taxes, that's even more important because you're getting paid, but now you gotta deal with what they say, Uncle Sam. So if you need taxes to get done, 626-244-7246, text, or just message me on WhatsApp. You'll see the bird.